let's talk about the top 5 things I do to protect my family from the flu every year. For those who don't know me, I'm Dr. Candace Mathers. I'm a licensed naturopathic doctor and I'm mom to two great people, one of whom has Down syndrome, so I have to be extra careful when it comes to protecting them from the flu. So, what do I do to protect my kids from the flu? Number one, vitamin D. I make sure that they get about 5,000 IUs per week. Now, this is admittedly a little bit more than the 600 IUs per day. That's a part of the recommended daily allowance for vitamin D. But studies show extra vitamin D helps to protect against the flu. So I do this during flu season. Reduce the amount of sugar in my children's diets. Sugar has been shown to depress immune function. Since individuals with Down syndrome already have immune system dysfunction, lowering sugar actually helps improve immune function for typical and individuals with Down syndrome. Use beta glucans. Beta glucans are soluble fibers found in the cell walls of bacteria and fungi. And studies have shown that beta glucans actually reduce the incidence of colds and flu and the symptoms, as well as increasing and strengthening immune system function. A nutrient dense diet filled with hearty soups, stews, and fresh fruits and vegetables. Now, we normally eat like this throughout the rest of the year anyway, but I make a specific emphasis to eat this way during this part of the year because if we fall into the habit of getting fast food or takeout, those foods aren't filled with the nutrients needed to support the immune system like vitamin A or zinc. So I make sure that we're eating a lot of healthy foods that are filled with nutrients to support the immune system. Sleep. Sleep is so important for overall health and specifically for immune health. So I try to make sure my kids are getting at least 8 hours of sleep a night. And I make sure I do this by keeping them on the same sleep schedule, no matter if they have school off or not. And finally, I make sure that they're getting fresh air and exercise daily. Now, fresh air is important for overall health and a positive mood, and specifically for immune health. But there's also less of a chance that there's going to be a large accumulation of influenza viral particles outdoors, as opposed to indoors, where influenza can actually accumulate easier if we didn't have proper air ventilation. So, those are my 5 tips that I use to keep my kids healthy and protect them from the flu. Follow me for more tips.